Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. If you want your life to change, you have to stop doing what you've always done. Change isn't comfortable. Growth isn't easy. But I'm not here to sugarcoat it for you. I'm here to tell you what works. These 5 habits I'm about to share changed my life, and they will change yours too, but only if you're ready to wake up and take action. Let's start with the first habit, the one that made all the difference. Get out of your comfort zone. Comfort is the enemy of growth. You can't chase big dreams and play it safe at the same time. Comfort tricks you into settling for a life far beneath your potential, and the longer you stay in that little bubble, the more your future slips away. Here's the truth: success isn't something you find, it's something you attract by the person you become. So if you want success, stop hiding from failure. Stop looking for the easy route. Growth lives in discomfort. The magic happens when you step into the unknown, when you take risks and push yourself further than you thought you could go. Now let's get something straight. Real change starts with one habit. Not 10. Not 5. Just one. How many times have you promised yourself that you'd change, only to fall back into the same old routines? It's because you're chasing overnight success, looking for that one big breakthrough. But change doesn't happen in a single moment. Change happens in the small choices, the little victories you stack day after day. Start with one habit. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book every day. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier. Whatever it is, commit to it. Once you master that habit, you'll build confidence, and you'll know you have the power to change. Then, and only then, you add the next habit. Success isn't a sprint, it's small, consistent steps forward. The second habit is prioritize small, consistent actions. Most people fail because they lose focus. We live in a world designed to distract us: our phones, social media, TV, everything screaming for our attention. And when you let distractions run your life, you waste time and energy on things that don't matter. So ask yourself, where is your focus? Are you protecting your time? Or are you letting it slip away? The key is to eliminate distractions and put your goals first. Cut the noise. Guard your time like your life depends on it, because it does. Success comes to those who can consistently show up, focus, and take action. Next, take care of your health. If you're not taking care of your body, you're sabotaging your future. Your energy, your focus, your ability to perform, it all starts with your health. I don't care how busy you are, there's no excuse to ignore it. Move your body every day. Walk, stretch, lift weights, just do something. Eat food that fuels you, not food that drains you. Your health is the foundation for everything you want to achieve. You can't build your dreams if you're running on empty. The fourth habit is to reflect and adjust. Let me be clear, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to hit walls. That's part of the process. The key is to step back regularly, look at what's working, and change what's not. Successful people don't wait for life to fix itself, they adapt. They reflect on their progress, hold themselves accountable, and adjust their habits to stay on track. Don't just hope things get better, take control and make them better. And finally, celebrate your small wins. Too many people focus only on the big goals and miss out on the progress they're making every day. Recognize the little victories because they matter. Every time you stick to your habit, every time you make the hard choice, every time you take a step forward, you're building momentum. Small wins turn into big wins, and big wins change your life. So let me ask you this: are you ready to stop making excuses and start taking action? Are you ready to commit to one habit, to push through discomfort, to focus on what matters, and to show up for yourself every single day? If you are, then your life will never be the same. But it all starts with you. No one's going to do the work for you. No one's going to save you. It's up to you to take that first step, and once you do, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Stop waiting. Start now. Your future is in your hands, go make it happen. Let me tell you something real: nobody is coming to save you. No one's going to hand you success. No one's going to give you the life you dream of. If you're sitting around waiting for someone to come along and fix your problems, Let me save you some time, it's not going to happen. You are your only rescue. You are your only solution. You've got to be the one to step up, take ownership, and make it happen. Listen carefully, you get what you tolerate. If you're tired of where you are, stop tolerating it. Stop tolerating laziness. Stop tolerating your excuses. Stop tolerating the habits that are holding you back. You can't complain about a life you're choosing to accept. You're in control of more than you think, and the moment you accept that is the moment your life begins to change. Here's the truth, your mind is your greatest weapon, or it's your greatest enemy. Every single day, you're either strengthening it or letting it control you. Are you feeding it thoughts of growth, discipline, and action? Or are you feeding it doubt, fear, and negativity? Every time you tell yourself I can't, every time you give in to excuses, you weaken your mind. But when you push yourself, when you take action, even when it's hard, you train your mind to believe in what's possible. And let me tell you something else, how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you cut corners in the little things, if you skip the workout, if you hit snooze, if you say it doesn't matter, you're building a habit of mediocrity. You're teaching yourself that good enough is acceptable, and let me be clear, it's not. If you want a great life, you've got to do everything with excellence, no matter how small. Make your bed. Show up on time. Finish what you start. Commit to doing the hard things, even when no one's watching, because you are watching. And if you can't trust yourself to follow through, who can you trust? Now let me hit you with this, pain is part of the process. You're going to struggle. You're going to fall. You're going to want to quit. But the people who win in life aren't the ones who never fail, they're the ones who fail and get back up. Pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. So ask yourself, are you going to quit because it's hard, or are you going to keep pushing because you know what's on the other side? The truth is, time is running out. Every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. You've got a limited number of days on this earth, so what are you doing with them? Are you scrolling on your phone, numbing yourself with distractions, putting off your dreams for tomorrow? Newsflash, there is no tomorrow. There is only today. There is only now. If you don't take action today, you never will. So stop waiting for permission to live the life you want. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for someone to give you the green light. The time is now, and the power is yours. You've got everything inside you to change your life, but you have to decide. Decide that you've had enough of settling. Decide that you're going to show up, put in the work, and become the person you know you're capable of being. And let me tell you one last thing, your excuses are lies. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I don't know how. It's too late. All of it lies. You've got time if you make it. You've got energy if you prioritize it. You've got the ability to learn anything if you care enough. And it's never too late to start. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the story you're telling yourself about why you can't have it. Change the story, and you'll change your life. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to take control? Are you going to let life happen to you, or are you going to take charge and make life happen for you? This is your moment. This is your shot. Stop wasting it. Stop playing small. Step up, take action, and start building the life you were meant to live. You've got this, now go prove it. Listen to me, and listen carefully. If you're here right now, if you're still reading, it means there's a fire inside you. You know you're capable of more. You feel it. You know deep down that you're meant for something greater, but let me tell you this, nothing changes unless you change. You have to promise me right now that you're done waiting. Done making excuses. Done settling for a life that's anything less than what you deserve. Promise me that you're going to show up for yourself. That you're going to fight for your future. That you're going to stop letting fear, doubt, and procrastination control your life. Promise me you're going to commit, because without commitment, you'll get nowhere. The road to success isn't paved with "I'll try." It's paved with "I will." I will show up. I will put in the work. I will fight for my dreams. Let me make one thing clear, no one owes you anything. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your circumstances. The only person who's going to change your life is you. If you don't take responsibility for where you are, you'll never get to where you want to be. So promise me right now that you're going to stop blaming, stop complaining, and start owning your life. You need to hear this: discipline will set you free. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is temporary, discipline is what carries you through when motivation fades. You're not always going to feel like doing what needs to be done. But you do it anyway. You push yourself anyway. You don't let your feelings dictate your actions. You let your goals dictate your actions. That's how you win. That's how you succeed. Let me ask you something: do you want to be average? Do you want to live a life of what if and could have been? Or do you want to look back one day and say, I gave it everything I had? I'll tell you this: average is easy. Average is comfortable. But you weren't born to be average. You weren't put on this earth to just exist. You're here to grow. You're here to build. You're here to make an impact. And you don't get that by staying comfortable. I need you to promise me one more thing: you will keep going, no matter how hard it gets. Because it will get hard. Life is going to test you. It's going to push you to your breaking point. But hear me on this: the challenges are there to make you stronger. The pain, the struggle, the setbacks, they're all part of the process. They're shaping you into the person you need to become to achieve your dreams. So don't quit. Don't give up when it gets hard. Don't let fear win. You've come too far to stop now. When you feel like giving up, I want you to remember why you started. Remember what's at stake. Remember the life you're building, the people you're doing this for, and the future you want so badly. Now here's what I want you to do: take action. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until it's convenient. Take action right now. Even if it's small. Even if it feels like nothing. One step forward is still progress, and progress builds momentum. Momentum changes everything. So promise me this: you will show up for yourself every day. You will stop playing small. You will stop waiting for the perfect moment, and you will start now. Because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is you. I believe in you, but it doesn't matter what I believe. What matters is that you believe in yourself. That you trust in your ability to figure it out, to adapt, to grow, and to keep moving forward no matter what life throws at you. So stand up. Take back your power. Step into the person you know you can become. And remember, this is your life. This is your time. Don't you dare waste it. You've got everything you need inside you. Now go out there and make it happen. I promise you this: if you stay consistent, if you commit, if you refuse to quit, your future self will thank you. Listen to me, and promise me this: you will not let another year slip by without making the changes you know you need to make. I don't care what your past looks like. I don't care how many times you failed. What matters is what you do right now. Promise me that you will stop playing small. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Stop settling for good enough when you know deep down you're capable of greatness. The world doesn't need another person living a half-lived life. The world needs the real you, the strongest, most determined version of you. I need you to promise that from this moment forward, you will stop waiting for someone to save you. No one is coming to rescue you. Your dreams? Your goals? Your potential? It's all on you. You are the hero of your story, and it's time you start acting like it. You need to promise me that when life gets hard, and it will get hard, you won't fold. You won't run. You won't make excuses. Promise me that you will stand your ground, that you will fight for your future no matter how impossible it feels. Because here's the truth: there's nothing you can't overcome. The only limits in your life are the ones you let exist in your mind. Promise me that you will stop comparing yourself to others. Their journey is not your journey. Their timeline is not your timeline. You are running your own race, and the only person you need to beat is the version of yourself that you were yesterday. Now, listen closely. Promise me that you will honor the commitments you make to yourself. Every time you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to wake up early, get up. If you say you're going to work out, move your body. If you say you're going to chase your dreams, run after them like your life depends on it. Because guess what? It does. Let me make one thing clear: your life is a reflection of your habits. If you want to change your life, you need to change what you do every single day. So promise me that you will start showing up consistently, relentlessly, unapologetically. Even when you're tired. Even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Promise me that you'll stop running from your pain and start using it. Every hardship you faced, every failure you've endured, every moment you've been knocked down, it was preparing you for something greater. Don't let that pain be wasted. Use it. Turn it into fuel. Let it drive you to become unstoppable. You owe it to yourself to keep going. Promise me that no matter how many times you fall, you will get back up. Promise me that you will push yourself harder than you ever have before. Promise me that you won't stop until you're proud of the life you're living. And most importantly, promise me that you will believe in yourself even when no one else does. Even when the world doubts you. Even when the odds are stacked against you. You have greatness inside you. You just have to be brave enough to unleash it. So here's what I want you to do: take a deep breath and make this promise to yourself. I will not quit. I will not give up. I will show up every day, no matter how hard it gets. I will fight for my future, because I deserve it. I will believe in myself, and I will keep going until I win. Write that down. Say it out loud. Let it sink into your soul. Because this is your life, and you don't get another shot at it. This is your moment. Right here. Right now. Promise me you won't waste it. You've got the power to create the life you want, but it starts with the promises you make to yourself. Keep those promises. Honor them. And watch as everything in your life begins to change. Now go out there and do the work. The world is waiting for you to rise. Here's a powerful and concise version you can use for your comments section. Promise me this: you will stop waiting. You will stop making excuses. You will show up for yourself every single day. You will fight for your dreams, no matter how hard it gets. Stop settling for less than you deserve, because greatness is inside you. Commit to the work, believe in yourself, and take action, starting now. Write it down. Say it out loud: I will not quit. I will show up. I will believe in myself until I succeed. This is your moment. Promise me you won't waste it.